4-year college, 6-figure student loans, an emerging program in Hawaii says you can hit delete on all of that.
It's a new computer programming boot camp called DevLeague. KITV4's Pete Cajano shows us. It crams 4 years worth of computer science into 12 weeks.
Maybe that corner, and then it's happening. And DevLeague is like the sort of vehicle that it's happening here locally.
DevLeague students believe they are on the forefront of massive changes in the way students and employers utilize higher education.
In fact, we're probably, I could characterize it either hell-bent or super passionate about it, however you want to describe it, about closing that gap and providing people with the right skills so that they can find, really interesting and challenging jobs.
Russell Chang and his partner Jason Sewell are taking the idea of a traditional 4-year college education and turning it on its head. The old model of a 4-year computer science degree and possibly more than $100,000 in college cost replaced with 3 months of instruction for $10,000. That's right, DevLeague says you can get the same job as a computer science major for 1/10 of the cost and in much less time.
You want to learn how to become a web developer as fast as you possibly can and go get a job. And so that's what we do. We're in here all day, every day, just building.
And DevLeague students, they study an intensive schedule, 11-hour days, 6 days a week.
A schedule not for the faint of heart.
No, I've had to talk people off the cliff many times already.
But in the end, all those hours equals close to 800 hours of class time, roughly equivalent to the amount of programming instruction you'd get from a more traditional 4-year program.
We compress a lot of the learnings that happen over several years and do away with some of the things that you may not be so interested in, particularly if you're really hell-bent on being a software developer.
And what's a typical day like in this boot camp?
Go to the gym ahead of time to get the adrenaline going. Come in, get the coffee, get the donut, get coding, and first thing is a challenge, like a coding challenge.
Then a short lecture.
Then you have kind of your server over here.
Followed by projects, which include building applications or mock websites. And if 11 hours of coding is not enough for you.
And this room is provided for us while we're in DevLeague 24/7. One student even said they might camp out here.
The students come from a wide variety of backgrounds, from high school grads to those with bachelor's degrees looking for a change. Derek Ichiyama formerly worked as a consultant for the healthcare industry.
I wanted to try something different where I could basically have freedom of schedule and stay on the cutting edge of technology and kind of make my own path to a career that I really enjoy.
David Chin, chair at the University of Hawaii Computer Science Department, says this program is a viable option for those switching careers that don't have the time or resources to go back to school, but cautions those who want to skip college altogether.
I think it's a great program if you just want to get into that one area and you're just looking for a job. It's certainly a lot faster, right? But in the long term, I think it doesn't give you the breadth of knowledge that you need to really be able to adapt in the future when jobs will change. Right?
No one would argue the program offers skills that are currently in high demand. Starting salaries are $40,000 to $50,000 a year, but the sky is the limit.
It's a high-paying career path, and within 5 to 10 years, you can easily be in the 6-figure range. And most people actually do get there pretty consistently.
So yeah, it's pretty exciting now, after the program's over. And like I mentioned before, it's like, jumping off a cliff, diving headfirst in and see where it takes me. So I'm very excited to see what comes.
Pete Cajano, KITV4 News.
It's a lot of coding. DevLeague is not accredited, but so far graduates say that that's not hurting their chances of getting hired.